Well, hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Sid's Blue Sky Farm. You can see that we're inside the pool house today, and the bar area at the pool house, I should say. And we're pretty much shutting everything down. It is, thank goodness, chilly outside. There's no longer incredibly high humidity and burning heat. My favorite time of the year as the weather starts to really get cooler. Get the pool covered, got the yard kind of set, and we are looking forward to doing some cooler weather chores. So today, a couple things we're going to do this afternoon. We've got a holly bush that's over next to the house. It's one of the original bushes left from when we bought the place, and we just don't have the heart to cut it down. So we're going to go trim that. We've got to get the chainsaw on a stick and go trim a bush over at my mother-in-law's place as well. So we've got a little bit of trimming detail. We're going to take the weed eater and drive down to the pond and do some weed eating around our new bed. And then tomorrow, this video is going to be a multi-day video, I should have said earlier. Tomorrow, we're going to get the tractor, fill the bucket up with the 9 million rocks that are out in our new cornfield. And instead of building a block, a concrete top block wall around our new bed at the pond, we're just going to use rocks. We're going to try to make a little bit of a rock pile wall all the way around that small bed. So that should take a little time. It'll be interesting, but I think we'll be able to pull it off. So the best thing we can do is stop talking and get to work. So we'll be back later on and probably just run through till tomorrow, and then we'll close it out later on. Talk to you in a little bit. Thank you. Or let's just get stung by a wasp as soon as we get started. Yikes. That didn't feel so good. All right, let's go get some wasp spray before we get stung again. Just a quick side note. Looks like last night's heavy frost finished off our last remaining plant from the garden 2025. Beautiful bell peppers though. I left one or two out there, but they're not going to do too well. We'll try these. Where are you? All right. Maybe that's got them. I don't know. That may be the end of it. I don't know. I think I'll leave the battery on charge overnight, leave my ladder, and come back and clean up the rest of that later on. We'll go see what else we can get into without getting stung in the back by a wasp. It's time to do something I really don't enjoy doing, and that's working around any kind of power line. But I think if I cut that one limb out of there, I should be pretty safe. Buku sketchy here. It's a good thing that satellite dish isn't used anymore. I'm just about beating it to the ground. All right. Add this one to the brush pile. That looks 100% better. Buys us a little time there. Those other bushes, actually those tree limbs right there, are a good 4 feet away from the wire. So I think we're safe. Things have not gone exactly smooth this morning, but this afternoon, but we'll keep on pressing on. Well, it feels a little bit early to be picking up pecans, but I don't know. There's an awful lot of them on the ground. I'm wondering if some of these that are down early are just bad pecans that came off early. But it's close enough to pick them all up and just kind of do a little test with the bunch before we take them over to be cracked. Don't want the one in the green holes. Those are definitely bad. And I'm noticing some of these have holes in them, so that means a worm has gotten in them and caused a problem. Let's check this one out right here. See what it's like. Instead of cracking that with my teeth, I think I'll just pick up another one and crack it. Tell by the sound that one's not very good. Oh, I was wrong. That one's a beautiful pecan. Wow. Okay. Well, that's good news. If the rest of them are as well. Get in there. All right. Let's go empty it out. The most productive tree is the one in the front yard that has the very small pecans. Their shells are much harder, so they're a little bit more bug resistant, and they are actually very sweet. Just takes a little effort to get to them. What a pain that is. Okay, I think we'll stop here for today. After I stop seeing beautiful pecans just lying in front of me. Come back tomorrow with the idea of picking up an awful lot more pecans. Making a serious sweep through the yard. And do a little more research on pecans, and we'll come back tomorrow with some more activity. We have a great deal of trimming to do, and hopefully tomorrow we'll get that going on. So we'll see you back in the morning. Everybody take care. All right, you got to stop if you're going to stop. You'll be here all day just walking around picking up ones and twos. Alrighty then. Well, some of the plants are doing well, some of them are not doing so well. Crepe myrtles are hanging on. Volcano bush died back just like we expected. Looks like the Rulia right here just off camera is doing pretty well. Surprises me. I thought they would be gone pretty quick. Make sure I put my weed eater out of the way so I don't run over it with my tractor, which is easy to do. Let's see what else. More Rulia doing okay. This crepe myrtle looks like it's about toast, but it'll be all right. And this volcano is deader than Abe Lincoln on top. Roots will be fine. I think in the previous video I mentioned that I'm going to put, instead of putting cap blocks down here, which I think could look a little weird, I'm going to put rocks. I'm just going to hand lay out some rocks here to outline it. Then over the course of time I'll dig up more rocks. I'll put them down here and they'll be fine. So, enough talking. Time for some working. All right, let's get some big ones to do our definition. Then everything else will take care of itself. Well, where's the big fish? Oh, there's a big carp. Yep, he's a big one. All right, well, this gives us a basic idea of what we're going to do. We'll make that little rock area right about there, about 2 to 3 times that size. Make a nice little pile of rocks all the way around, prevent it from eroding, and eventually it will shape up a little bit better. Might take a couple bags of Quickcrete, just dry spread them over the top of them and see if that tightens them up any. But for now, the bed is outlined, got the weed eating done. I think that's good enough for right now. If we get enough mulch left over, actually potting soil left over, we'll bring some of it down here, just lightly spread it in this bed to give it a little bit of, I don't know, nutrient. This is nothing but red clay. So we will slowly but surely work on this little bed, maybe turn it into something that looks pretty decent. Good start though. All right, so today we have finished the trimming of the holly bush. I did not get stung by any more wasps. That's done. What else did we do? Did a little pool cleaning, got that out of the way. Did just a little bit more sawing with the pole saw, a couple of loose branches up around the house. And in the next day or so, we're going to come down here and right through there, right straight ahead where you see that tree line, we're going to come down here with our chainsaw on a pole and cut everything down. And I think tomorrow, I've only said that like 50 times, right? I've said tomorrow and tomorrow like forever. But I'm running out of excuses. I've got to do it tomorrow. I don't have too much planned. So, unless something strange happens, we'll be down here tomorrow and we'll try to get that little project underway. I would love to get rid of it, love to get it out of my mind. So we'll see how that works out. Really appreciate you watching. Hope you will come back for the next one. Hopefully by Saturday we'll put up another video and maybe this trimming project will be in there. I don't know. We've got a tree to cut down over there on that side. until we get back together, have a great day. Enjoy yourself and your family. Go out and have some fun together. It'll be a great party week. We'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.